Horror games are one of the most popular game niches nowadays, and new games are popping up everywhere, especially with the gain in popularity over the last years. And because I absolutely love horror games, I decided to make my own, but in 2D and in 48 hours. So stay tuned to see the results. So firstly, we need a plan for the game, and I instantly knew what the game would be about, because I absolutely loved playing the Nintendoland's version of Luigis Ghost Mansion as a kid. I wonder if some of you actually know this game. I wanted to create something similar. You play in a completely dark environment, but you have a flashlight with which you're able to see a bit in front of you. You're trying to escape your house, and to make things more difficult, the light of the flashlight decreases over time and you need to collect batteries in order to recharge it. With this plan in mind, I created a new Unity project. Yes, I said use Unity, please don't cancel me. And gave it a very creative name. First, we need a way to move the player. And I already created a top-down player controller in this project like 2 years ago, and because I always structured my code so extremely well, it should be no problem to just copy the code and... What is this? Anyways, after writing the entire player controller from scratch again, we can now move our player. Now we just attach a flashlight using Unity's lighting system and we're good to go. If you have eyes, you probably noticed that our player is just a square. So I hopped into Aseprite and quickly made some art. And what I really mean by art is just putting together some pixels, and by quickly I mean spending the entire day just making art. And I still don't know why I didn't just use assets. I mean, look at all those cool assets. I also chose like the worst perspective, which is completely top down, looking at everything from the very top, which leaves almost no option to create any kind of depth. I eventually slapped everything into Unity, just like you should slap that subscribe button, and immediately encountered some problems with the lighting system, because apparently Unity's 2D lighting system doesn't work with tile maps. Luckily, other developers also had this problem, and there was already a solution from which I heavily took inspiration. But seriously, shout out to Alex Villalba for this awesome script, and our game is starting to look pretty good. One problem, however, is that the camera is not following the player, and from my experience, we can just attach the camera to the player and this should... Oh, that's not how it works. Turns out we actually need to write a little script for that, but nothing really too fancy. Then I implemented some more core features of the game, like opening doors, jump scares, batteries, a key, and the ability of the flashlight to go out over time. Oh, you're wondering what happens when a flashlight goes out? Well, let's see. Oh god, you will hate me for that. As already mentioned in the intro, I'm not really a fan of horror games, or movies, or anything that has to do with horror. I mean, why do people want to shit their pants in their free time? And I, of course, got scared a lot during development. Even though I programmed it and knew what would happen, but yeah, I'm just dumb. Currently, our game sounds like this. So I went to freesounds.org for some high quality sound effects. I'm sorry, let's see, what is this? After blowing out my eardrums actually multiple times, I put all the sounds into the game because there are actually some good sounds on this side as well, like this background music from Vasil Sakal, or this crispy walking sound. I also added a bit of polish to the game using Unity's particle system. Damn, does anybody know where Danny is? I haven't heard from him in years. Lastly, I added a simple start menu to the game. And this is when I noticed that we actually haven't chosen a name for the game yet, so I did what every good game developer would do, asking my bro ChatGPT and taking the first best suggestion. So yeah, you can now wishlet Ghost Like Growth on... Nah, I'm just kidding. I would never publish whatever this is. But if you, for whatever reason, a same person would do this, want to play this game, let me know in the comments and I might put it on itch.io for free. Also, like and subscribe if you want to see more videos, and now get out of here.